All right. Should be live here in just a moment. Denver's got the ball. There's an injured player on the field. Let me get my screen set up. Williams for the Bills was injured on the play. 1st and 10 at the Denver 26 for the Broncos. Coming on up. Just getting my game up right now. Sorry. General. What's up, Kevin? All right. Make sure everyone drops likes. Helps us out. Get people in here. Blah, blah, blah. Big hit. Yeah. Yeah, not a great way to start. Sucks we immediately go to a commercial break. But, I mean, such is life. Such is life. The only bad part is we gotta wait for all these commercials. All for the guy to be okay, hopefully. Anyway. Well, I don't know. Whoever wins, hopefully, is the team the Patriots play. If the Bills win, we get to host the AFC Championship, maybe. And if the Broncos win, then we'd have to travel to their home. All of that is, of course, contingent on like beating Texans tomorrow, beating Houston. I don't care. I think the only challenge left in the AFC for the Patriots is the Texans. I think my team beats either one of those, so I don't really care. I think defensively we shut both these offenses, all three offenses down. I don't think there's much left in the AFC that can do to like move the ball on us very easily, health permitting. I don't think so. Oh, it is shit. I did put the wrong one. Good job, Kevin. Kevin's one of the worst people to have around because he's such a like kiss ass that he never would say anything like that. He'd be like, oh, it's the wrong thumbnail, but I don't want to say anything. What's up, JD? Come on, Kevin. Oh, there it is. There's the one I made. Uh-huh. Just like with all the audio issues, you'd be like, yeah, sounds perfect. When my mic was like fucking barely audible. And you were just like, well, that was pretty much everybody. I don't know why that happened for like a month straight where you guys just kind of let that go. Even though I'd ask, like, is the audio good? You'd be like, yeah, sounds great. It was just super quiet. You have your volume all the way up. It's just like, huh. It's really quiet randomly, though. What do we got? Oh, how far behind is this stream? Jesus Christ. First and 10 at the 41 coming up. You might be joining your school baseball team, and you play shortstop. Nice, man. Do you think you'll make the team? It'll be a gain of about 5 on a run there, or like a little screen dump off. And another injury on the field. I thought that said 2,700 yards was all he got this season. I was like, and they're trying to compare Bo Nix to Drake May? Why would they do that? Anyway, it'll be 2nd and 5. The player was able to walk off the field. I think he just had the wind knocked out of him. Well, I hope you make the team, JD. Second and 5 play coming up. Ian's saying he's better than Drake May. Third down and 1 coming up. Nice little 4-yard pickup. He's better than Drake May at being worse at football. You might want to ask one of the coaches or something then, just so you can have a good idea. Third and 1. They bring a running back into the backfield. They hand it off. And they get a first down. Oh, no, it was a quarterback keeper, little option play, and Nix kept it very deceptively. Drake May personally would have got 100 yards and a touchdown on that play, but ask me how I know. That was a good option, though. He fooled the shit out of that whole defense. They all bit hard to the left. In college football, that's a touchdown. Michigan up 26-21. College basketball. Who they playing? Michigan State. First and 10 at the 28. Nix looking. Throws. Looks like the ball might have got tipped, but still got caught. It'll be 2nd down, and it looks like 4 coming up. Was that tipped? Just kind of stayed right to the receiver. Let's see. No, he just got hit when he threw it, so it's kind of a wink-ass throw. Oh, it did get hit. Okay, it did get hit. (34-27) Oregon. Michigan versus Oregon. College basketball or football? Nix is going to do another option. I think they're going to mark him short. It's 3rd and 1 at the Buffalo 18. We are inside of the red zone now, though. Good opening drive here for the Broncos. Who would have thought a Buffalo team already choking? I wonder if Josh Allen is doing all right after finding out his wife, Haley Steinfeld, is a big Broncos fan. Michigan basketball. Nice. Did they get it? I think they got it. By the looks of the spot, it's a first down at about the 17. Dude, she was dabbing, dancing, cringing out. Unbelievable. I mean, sure, some people say that was from 2016 when the Broncos had Peyton Manning and she was what, 17, 18 years old at the absolute oldest. They're going to say he's short. It's 4th and 1. Wow. Now, they're going to say that Drake May's girl was once rooting for the Panthers. But that's because they're from Carolina, and that's who Drake May was rooting for at the time. Wow. No, they do have trackers in the ball. He is 2 inches short. I just don't agree with the spot. I thought he had a little bit better of a spot with the ball than that. 4th and inches. I nailed the color scheme for what this game was going to be. I'm not messing around. That looks like a first down to me. What kind of spot is that? An all-time ball don't lie play coming up. Oh, this is a quarterback run if I ever seen one. 4th and inches. Can Buffalo stop a very obvious? And they didn't. That was a good job. They timed the shit out of that one really well. I made him red. I made us home blue. Yeah, it's red and blue. You're going to go with the handoff? Oh, and they fumble. Oh, no way. I think the Bills just got the ball, but there's a flag on the play. Yeah, Bills got it, depending on what this flag is about to be. Imagine it's on the Bills, like face mask, and they're acting like this. They're like, hell yeah, we got a face mask. Oh, uh-oh. Bills players aren't really celebrating. I think it's going to be on them. Offsides, defense. Damn. It'll be 1st and 5 at the Buffalo 9. All right, let's go, referees. Oh, they did get him offsides. Damn. The only reason them cheaters were able to get that playoff is because they cheated and were trying to jump off sides. Huh. And celebrated like nothing happened. Honestly, I think what just happened there is worse than Deflategate and Spygate put together. They tried to play on the other side of the field and think no one was going to notice. And they'll sack Bo Nix. It's 2nd down and 6. Hopefully someone turns Buffalo in for the cheating. 2nd down and 6. Ball out to Buffalo 10. Long opening drive. We're at 7 minutes, 44 seconds to go here in the first. 7-minute opening possession. Oh, he dropped the touchdown. Damn, dude. Street saying that's how Fernando plays wide receiver. You hope the Rams win the Super 7? Hell no, I hope the Patriots win the Super Bowl. No, that should have been a touchdown, man. Damn. That was a damn near perfect throw from Nix. Hey, that was not a good throw. And it'll be 4th down and 6. They'll probably take the field goal. Well, usually you probably want to get a little bit more than 3 when you eat up 7.5 minutes, but yeah, good drive. Was that Lil Jordan? Damn, that's why he's Lil Jordan, not Big Jordan Humphrey. I feel like Big Jordan Humphrey makes that play. But he's Lil. Hopefully those 4 points don't come back to burn the Broncos at the end of the game. Otherwise, that guy has to retire. It's a new rule. People don't know about for the playoffs. If you cost your team more than 3 or 4 points, you have to retire. Justin Herbert has to retire. I don't know. Commercial break, though. Have to wait for the change of possession, or the score change of possession timeout that happens here. Commercial. Yeah, I mean, they came away with points, and Buffalo may not score in this game because they have Mid Allen. Josh Allen's never had a good playoff game. Name one. It's like every game he's played. What do you? Huh? That's like Rob. That's just statistically false. Like, name a bad playoff game that he's had. All of them. Worst player I've ever seen in the playoffs. He reminds me a lot of Peyton Manning before Manning stopped choking all the time. It's like, doesn't he have some playoff records for performances? No. Never seen him play a good game. It's like, what about that game against y'all where he scored like 6 touchdowns straight? We're going to count Mac Jones games. Wow, he beat Mac Jones. Crazy. Give him the MVP again. It will be funny if Mac's a starter next year, though. I'm rooting for him. I don't know where he's going to go, but I hope he gets a shot. I don't think he's leaving the 49ers, though. I think he's already expressed no interest in leaving in the offseason, and he's on a 2-year deal. So, unless they decide to trade him, which I doubt they're going to, he's just going to chill out and be the backup there for a minute. And then I'd imagine he'll be a pretty in-demand quarterback. By then, I think the Vikings' experiment with J.J. McCarthy will have been a success or a failure, and O'Connell may look at bringing in a guy like Mac. Sure, he doesn't have a booming arm down the field, but he's a pretty smart guy, knows where to put the ball. Give him a receiver like Justin Jefferson. No guarantees Jordan Addison's in the league at that point. The way he's going. He already got in trouble again this offseason. It's been 2 weeks. This motherfucker got arrested already. It's like, weren't you in trouble for the driving? I don't know. All right. 1st and 10. What was fast? Oh, are you spoiling, JD? I'll have to time you out. What was fast? Oh, okay. Denver. Oh, the what? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what they score, and you just decide to spoil it. All the way to the Denver 43. There goes James Cook. Seems like it's pretty nice in Denver, at least. Like, guys are wearing sleeves, but not like everybody is. What's up, Daniel? Happy Saturday. Oh, Jordan Addison. Yeah, he got in trouble again. I don't think it was anything serious. I think it was just like disorderly conduct or some stupid shit like that. It's not a good sign though. Bill's got to take a timeout. Josh Allen needs to get his special helmet. It's got extra padding for people who are, kind of like he is. We don't judge here. It's really the thing about Josh Allen. The reason people talk about him is because, like, if you've seen his test scores, you would be like, what an inspiration it is to see him play this game. He grips a pencil like this, and just everything's written in crayon for him. And most of what he writes for answers and things are just big dog t-shirt sayings, like big dogs don't stay on the porch and shit like that. Real cool guy. Pat Surtain was injured on the play. Oh, Jesus, I hope it's not bad. I hope the wind just got knocked out of him. That's not good. It's 1st and 10 to the Denver 33. They've gone all the way to like the 30. They flipped the field in 2 plays. They were at their own 33 to start. Now we're sitting at the Denver 33. There's a quick injury timeout for Surtain, who kind of went low to hit. He might have just lost the air. Hopefully that's all it is. But he's kind of, I don't know. He might have gotten a concussion. He looks kind of downtrodden. That's not good. Well, congrats, Buffalo. And pop goes the weasel. It'll be 1st and 10 to the 22. Yeah, they're fucking Denver's cooked if Surtain's out. Or Surtain, or however you say that name. If Pat Shitstain is out, the Broncos are going to lose, dude. It's just like saying the wrong names. I just don't know who any other players are. I got Bo Dix and Cortland Mall. Nick Batonio. Like, who are any of these players you're talking? Like, you got, I don't know, Matt Harvey, the running back. I don't really watch Broncos football. 2nd down and 6. Allen takes a snap, quick pass out to who the fuck is that caught that? That Cooks. It's Cooks again. All the way to the 1. Oh, it's Brandon Cooks this time. A few years ago, back in 5th grade, I was playing soccer. I was the goalie. Yeah, good job. Whenever we did soccer in school, I didn't play. I'd fall down and pretend like I hurt my ankle, and then just get to go shoot baskets for the rest of class. Some of us did big baller shit. You know what I mean? I probably played a total of 5 minutes of soccer my entire existence, which is pretty impressive. 3rd down and 1. No? Yeah, they got the first. And most of it was the first time I played soccer. I think I played for about 4 minutes and I don't like this at all, and never played really again, except for a couple seconds here and there. I was like, there's no point to this game. This is stupid. At least basketball, you shoot something. That's kind of fun. I just don't get it. I don't get the allure of the sport. I wish I did. It seems like the world soccer, world football is quite fun to watch. And like there's like a whole big thing behind it. Seems like a pretty fun little sport. I just hate the sport. I like everything else about it though. It seems fun. The people are really into it. Hyper passionate fan bases that border on kind of insanity. International beef, so you can shit talk other countries. Um, you know what I mean? America's not that great at it, but it's kind of funny anyway. I don't know. I wish I liked soccer. Kickball, you hit a home run. Nice. I didn't understand how I thought in kickball you can only stand on the right side of the plate. And I'm left. I kick with my left foot, so I sucked at kickball until like ninth grade when I figured out I could do it left footed in from the left side, and then I got pretty good. I was okay at kickball, but prior to that, I was pretty bad at that. I had to take these wonk ass angles that didn't work out very well for me. I blame the gym teacher. Sertain isn't going back out right away. He might be coming back in on the next play. Second down and 8 here. Ball's at the 10. Small gain. Call it like 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. By the way, if you haven't dropped, hey, we're up at 7 likes. That's pretty solid. Appreciate y'all. Good looking out. Here we go. Pick. Let's go. We all want an interception. Let's go. Let's go. Turnover. Let's go. Oh shit, he's taking off. They didn't stop him. Oh, no, he's down. I wish that was a fun. We almost got the turnover. Your Dodgers time. Oh, you're a Dodgers fan now, Seth? No, they stopped his ass. I think the only problem is, though, welcome back. Oh, they gave him the first. I thought he was a little short, whatever. Swear you rooted for the Phillies and the Orioles, but all right. Okay, bandwagon man. Oh wow, they sacked James Cook, or well, they didn't sack him. He just went nowhere. Loss of 3. Second goal at the 4. Bro's a bandwagoner. Bro's bandwagon in the Dodgers. Because of your team, Seth, baseball is going to be locked out. And that shit sucks. And they're going to impose a fucking salary cap. Ruin the damn game. And that'll be a wide open touchdown for who the hell 16? I don't know. Hardman made the catch. And that'll put the Bills up 6-3, 7-3, pending the extra point. Yeah, it's rigged. Yep. Allen clearly fumbled on that third down play. Pick the ball. What? Did you not see the Broncos recover the ball? No good. No, it's good. Damn. They called that good for some reason, though, even though he made it over the crossbar and right pretty much down the middle. Crazy what they call good kicks nowadays. 5 seconds left, so naturally they're going to go to a commercial break. Just kidding. No, you like the Dodgers because they won the World Series the last 2 years in a row. Kind of the reality of that. You try to defend the bandwagon stuff is hilarious now because it's like, dog, I know you root for the Phillies, one of the Dodgers' biggest ops, and you root for the Orioles. You've done that for like 4 years in a row now. And now all of a sudden you come in here going, go Dodgers. What do you think? We're all stupid? No one but you has memory or permanence of things. Who are all your favorite teams, Seth? Maybe I have you mixed up with another bandwagoner. Yeah, it's real tough to like the Eagles. You know, they're only still the reigning Super Bowl champions. Yeah, really. The Thunder, the Eagles, the Dodgers, the Kings, the Sooners. Yeah. No rhyme or reason to any of those teams. All my favorite teams are the Patriots and the Detroit teams. The Patriots, because when I was like 8, I bandwagoned when they won the Super Bowl. But I just kind of was like, well, if the Panthers win, I'd be a Panthers fan. Uh, they do a little pitch play, and that's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Running back got stuffed, and they did a little pitch back to Nix, and he tried to hit a throw, and it was kind of rushed. Avoided a total disaster. Oh, no, they went for like some kind of a round, and the ball dropped. Yeah, my favorite teams are the well, it was like the Chiefs, but then like, you know, like all the Swift people came over, so I became an Eagles fan. Um, Big time Dodgers guy. Second favorite team in baseball is the Blue Jays, you know, ALNL. Basketball, I like the Thunder. Um, Hockey, I like whatever Florida team's winning all the time. I just like all the teams in Florida, really. Um, yeah, I'm just like a normal sports fan. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be an Eagles fan, though, because of, like, I don't like Nick Sirianni and that fat Italian guy. To be fair, they're kind of ruining the team. So I might, you know, one of my new favorite teams might be playing in one of these games this today and tomorrow. Who knows? Whatever, you know, sometimes you just can't pick your favorite teams. That's watching games. Fernando, do you remember when Seth was a Bills fan for that like whole week? And then when we beat the Bills, he like came back and he was like, I was just joking. My friends made me do that at school. And it's like, Seth, I thought you graduated. He's like, oh yeah, I had to do that. And it was like, uh-huh. Am I the only one who remembers when he was a Bills fan in like week 4? Seth, I'm only mocking you a little bit now because you're starting to try to act like you're not a bandwagon fan. When it's no offense, but you were rooting for the Bills real hard in that Patriots game, and then at the end of it, you came back in like, I'm not a Bills fan, actually. No, you came back with like Ravens in your team name. It was wild. Maybe even been the Eagles. But I will say consistently, you do seem to root for the Eagles the most. I'll give you credit, but you know. I think the Eagles are the only consistent team you root for without anything changing. And Oklahoma. I'll give you some credit. You root for the Oklahoma Sooners more than any person I think ever. You ride real hard for that school. I don't think you've ever rooted for another college. You're so into that school, you watched their softball team play. Third down and 10. Here's Nix. They take a bit of a shot, and his receiver. Oh, did he catch that? I need to see a replay. They're going to say no. Oh, no. Ball popped out. Damn. Oh, they'll punt it away. Buffalo's up 7-3, and they get the ball back right at the start of the second quarter. 14:42 to go. First quarter kind of blew by because the Broncos had I don't even know, like a 7.5 minute drive. Bills followed it up with a 7-minute drive of their own. That was only Denver's second possession of the game. And here's the Bills' second coming up. 14:42 to go. They're really going to go to a commercial break after we were just on a commercial break and got 3 plays. 14:42 to go. 7-3. Bills lead. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anyone got any big plans for the weekend? I know a lot of people don't have. I know a lot of people have like 3-day weekends because of MLK Day. I don't know about in the South though. I think they canceled that. I don't think they're doing that this year. But I know I don't have school. I know I have to work. I ain't got nothing Monday. Yeah, it sounds like Harbaugh is going to sign with the Giants as the head coach. We'll see if it holds up. Because again, you know, maybe they're like trying to hold it off a little bit because there's like, hey, one of the teams that got eliminated has a guy we want to hire. Oh. That could be holding things up too. For some teams. You have 5? What do you have 5 of? I have 100, bro, because I'm different. Oh, the Eagles probably can't get Max Crosby. One, I don't know if they really have to trade assets. Unless they want to trade like AJ Brown, I suppose. Oh, to college or high school? Or you're not in college. It goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, guilty. Yeah. Game's back out. 1st and 10. They hand it off. And a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5 from Cook. Okay, I got you. I don't know if you're going to get much on a better trade for AJ because of the contract and his age and everything like that. Yeah, you have a few days off this potentially. Allen's just going to run it right up the middle, run right into a Denver defender, and get the Bills a whole chunk of yards all the way to the Denver 32. He's all fired up. The Bills are looking pretty fired up after that play, and it's a 1st down Bills. This game's over. All right. They're going to run it with Cook. Ball's out. Broncos got it. Well, that just changed the projection of this game. All right, let's go Broncos. What a big recovery for them. Snow day. Thursday, Friday was off for students. So that's cool. Cool, JD. Yeah, I'd say so. Now the Denver offense needs to go get some points of their own. 13:20 to go here in the second. They take another commercial break. Ugh. Horrible pacing for this game. It was going good until the last fucking 8 minutes has been mostly commercials. I don't know why they keep interrupting our commercials with this weird game that's like they're doing. Like, I'm just here to watch the commercials. And they keep putting this game on for a couple seconds and taking it off the TV. I don't know what it's about. The Bills fumbled it, and the Broncos got it back. Big play. McGovern for the Bills was, that's not good. The Bills center was injured. I'm serious. Wallahi, or whatever they say. Say, you swear, son. Now we're going to see Bo Nix drive down the field. You know, Fernando, you're fine. We got you. We know what you meant. You're happy McGovern got hurt. Damn. Cook has 7 fumbles this year. And the Broncos right ahead and pick up a 1st down to the Denver 44. McLaughlin on the run. Yeah, he wanted to be like Ramondre from last year. Incomplete is 2nd and 10. Looks like another ball that got swatted or hit at the line. They're going to run it. Harvey on 2nd and 10. He gets a first down to about the Buffalo 44. Denver's moving here. Rolls out. Nix is just going to run with it and then goes down. 2nd down and about 9. Joe Buck's calling our game. Yeah, coming off a bye is a little tricky. You never really know how it's gonna work. Some teams it's great for. They do really well with the bye. Ooh, big play all the way to the Buffalo 16. What a catch for Mims. Sheesh, to the Buffalo 16. We're in the red zone all of a sudden. And Denver is within just a few yards of taking a lead here. Oh, he's a super biased announcer. That's why. Yeah, that's what's wrong with Joe Buck. He has like open disdain for certain players and teams. Oh, in baseball, yeah, he has his favorite team, and all the other teams are ass in his mind. It's just I don't mind him. I know, like, now that everybody's kind of just realized that he's just like it is what it is. He's just a fan of his team, and they can look past it. He's not really even that bad about calling the game, especially when he's not covering his team. And I think that's the kind of and he's going to be short of the first. It'll be 3rd and 1. And I think that's sort of the compromise they've made with Joe Buck, because he can be an announcer. He just isn't allowed to call his favorite team or teams or whatever, what teams he likes. Especially in baseball. They can't let him do shit like that. All right, back. Oh, shit. Denver scored. Passing touchdown. Denver takes the lead. So you have a wedding to go to Saturday? Yeah, I have stuff to do tomorrow night and possibly tonight. So I can only do one game tomorrow. Yeah, Kroon, number 77, caught the touchdown. Crun, whatever his name is. O-lineman TD gets the Broncos up 10-7. 9:33 to go in the second. Do you believe? If Josh Allen really doesn't win this shit, we're really about to have like a brand new AFC Championship. Yeah, they got a swing on themselves. Yep, I agree, Kevin. They needed to get that TD there. They needed to reclaim the lead after they got the turnover. Pumps up the defense. Makes them think if they get the ball for them, they're going to go do something with it. No. Sheesh. Would be pretty crazy. I guess Purdy also then would have to lose this weekend for that to be the case in the AFC Championship. Pretty fun playoffs so far. It'd be nice to see new blood in the playoffs and see a new Super Bowl matchup. Yeah, that'd be fun. Man, James Cook is so kind, early replicating Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah, he's trying to show everyone what he was like being like Ramondre earlier. All season, really. The Bills' PR is so insane that James Cook has 7 fumbles this year, and everybody acts like that's not that big a deal. Whereas, like, I think Stevenson fumbled 2 times this year, maybe 3 total, and everyone acts like he's this big fumbler. It's like I don't like. Yeah, he was pretty bad last year, but he got over that pretty obviously. What about Cook? Just a weird year. Okay. All right, 1st and 10 to about the 32. Flag on the play. I'm guessing it'll be coming back. Think he's going to go to Minnesota? Could be. Could be the place. Block above the waist. It'll be 1st and 10 to 17 for the Buffalo Bills. I wonder if Aaron just ends up retiring. I'm going to turn my light on. Cool. Need to get some like blood flowing. Ugh. Legs were sleepy. Play action. Throws. Bit of a deep shot. He overthrew that. Going to be 2nd and 10. Yep. Had to sit down. It'll be 3rd and 1 after a run by James Cook. No game? Hell yeah. Do you think Drake's going to wear a scuba suit? Wouldn't it be hard as fuck if he just came out in a jersey? And you're just like, shoot, man, it's cold. But I just played football. I don't know how Southern people talk. Something like that. They all sound a little slow to me. And the Bills get another first down. That was an insane push the guy did on Allen there. Fernando, do you say shoot a lot now because of Drake May? Like, shoot, I always did. First and 10. You don't think you said it once? That's good. Meanwhile, Fernando, all of Fernando's texts start with the word shoot now. He's deleting it. He's like, I gotta delete some of these texts. 2nd and 5. Bills are going to go. They got a wide open Cook. He's to the 50, 45-4, and stopped at about the 41, 42-yard line. They're going to say 42. 1st and 10 to the Denver, 42 for Cook. He was wide open. Well, you probably don't want to leave him that open. That was the first mistake there, Jim. Left him open. I didn't even notice that this was CBS. Is it Tony and Jim doing this game? And that's probably the whack ass in analyzing that tone. I probably wasn't that far off with how Tony Romo described that play. Jim, you can't leave that guy that wide open. It's like, yeah, great job, Tony. You're doing a good job, buddy. 1st and 10 to the 30. Another wide open player. That's Dawson Knox. First and 10 at the 30. He said the winner of this game goes to the championship game, and Jim just went presumably. See, Jim is funny. He's good at announcing. And they sacked the shit out of Allen. That'll be 2nd and 17. That's a very funny way to respond to that, to what Tony Romo said. That's what happened to my broadcast partner energy? What if the Bills win and then the Jaguars get to go to the AFC Championship for some reason? Like, it's some weird old rule that the Jaguars invoke from the 1904 season where the Packers lost to the Bears. But because the Packers had gone undefeated in the regular season, the Packers got to advance because they had the better record. So because the Jaguars have the better record, they could theoretically take the Bills' spot in the championship game. How right am I about that, Fernando? Like almost 100%? It'll be 3rd and 10, and they give up another pretty open 3rd down play. It's like closer to 10, dude. I don't know why you're lying. Bro's lying just to seem funny. Bro's trying to farm aura by lying. So weird. Negative 10 Riz, minus 10 aura. My heart's not even in it because the Bills going to lose. Are going to win this game. However, Denver's vaunted defense really don't look like shit right now against the Bills. What do we got? 2nd and 9. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 14. Here's low snap. Allen looking. And they bring him down again. He'll get sacked. No gain. 3rd and 9 on the play coming up. They're at the 14 yet again. Sheesh. Good play. This might go to 2-minute warning. I don't know if they're going to run another. I don't think they have to. Or they have to run one more here. Well, depending if they can complete a pass. All right. 3rd and 9. Hope for a big stop here. They threw a flag. Guy dropped it in the end zone. Most likely they're going to call that out probably on... No? Oh, that's going to be on the Bills. Penalties declined. It'll be 4th and 9. Wow. Bills are going to have to make a decision here. They're going to march the field goal unit out and kick the field goal, obviously. Shoot. Surely they're not going to go to a commercial break after the field goal try. What do we think? Kevin, it's 4th and 9. Just kick the field goal. No reason to go for it 4th and 9. Especially if you kick it, the game is tied. I don't know. It feels like an easy kick situation. I don't know. What's up, Jehu? I don't know why they decided to do a full commercial right before we're going to be in the 2-minute warning commercials. So brutal. True, I guess. I am just used to going for it. Yeah, true. I mean, I don't know. 4th and super long like that is not a good idea. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a lot of that stuff like matters. If your team's gonna win or lose because like players said something in the media, your team was always going to win or like lose. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that Booty saying it wasn't that hard to prepare for their defense is gonna make them all pissy. And if it does, then they're probably gonna play bad football and we'll take advantage of that. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to play stupid emotional football in the playoffs. Ask how that goes for Detroit. They tend to have pretty ugly blow-ups because they play like that in the playoffs. Got to play smart. And besides, you have to kind of reach to find what Booty said to be a problem if you didn't just like look at a fucking someone cutting out the clip. He just said it wasn't that hard to prepare for the Texans defense. That's all. I don't think he made any indication that that wasn't a good team or anything. He just said it wasn't super like challenging to prepare for them, he thought. And if you go look at the game that he played against them when he was a rookie, he dominated them fucking dudes. He was shitting on Stingley almost the whole game. It's just our team wasn't very good. I don't know. It doesn't seem like, again, he may just see the defense is a little easier to play against. No one's out here guaranteeing wins or anything. Yeah, that's a big break for the Patriots. Though I think the Texans play well without Nico, so I don't know if that matters much. But they're also without Watson too. No, all of that sounds kind of shitty. Just a bad team for forever. Be the last play before a 2-minute warning. Then I'm gonna run out, hit a dart a couple times before the 2-minute warning starts up. Second down and 10 here for the Broncos. They have it at their own 30-yard line. A little bit of play action and around stuff, and they gain about 7, so it'll be second down and 3 at the 37, or third down and 3 at the 37. I'll be right back. Cool. All right, I'll be right back. 4-13 for 3 straight seasons. I choose neither. Neither option's good. So cold. That shit says 16 degrees. Should be illegal to be this cold. should take the weather to court and sue them. People who run the weather, that is. 3rd and 3. Broncos get a first down to the Denver 43. They're going to have to hurry up a little bit, though, because clock is moving. Minute 45 to play. Denver has 2 timeouts. The Bills have 2 timeouts to work with here. Minute 35 to go now. Sorry, I have bad eyes. Knicks looks, throws, and they wasted like 20 seconds just to do that. Don't really know why they're acting like that was any. I don't know what they were doing there. 1:27 to go. It was very clearly Bills trying to cheat the second time today. That was a lot closer than I thought, actually. 10-10 score with 1:28 to go. Both teams, basically, in my opinion. I don't know. Denver's historic defense just getting dog walked by Joshua Lee Allen. By the way, his middle name ain't Lee, it's Leigh. It's all weird spelled. 3rd down and 3 with 1:15 to go. Broncos running the hurry up here. The no saddle offense. Get it? No huddle, no saddle. Get it? I hope someone got it. Nix is just going to run with it. He's going to get a first down and get out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 to the Buffalo 44 for Mr. Boleve. Personally, the Patriots would have sacked him. We're really good at sacks based on what we did last week to the Chargers. The new identity my team has, we're a sack team. Don't know why that wasn't taunting. Yeah. Is Buffalo's defense bad? Oh, that's holding. That'll back them up to the Denver 46, so they're back on their own side of the field. 1st and 10 at the Denver 46 for the Broncos. 51 seconds to go here. 2 timeouts for Denver, 2 for the Bills. 10-10 game. Bills get the ball at halftime. By the way, we have 10 likes right now. That's pretty great. Appreciate y'all. We hit double digits. We try to hit 20 every stream. So if you haven't yet, consider doing so. It does help us out. Appreciate you. Bonex is not that guy, pal. And they almost got it back to field goal range. It's like, what, 3rd and 10 now? Denver uses their first timeout, or their second timeout. They have 1 remaining. 44 seconds or so to go here in the second quarter. That's about 44 seconds in the first half. Remains. They went to a commercial. That's so lame. In the middle of a 2-minute offense, they just went to a commercial break. That's so fucking lame. If I wasn't streaming, I literally would turn the game off and quit watching right there. I'd be like, well, I've had enough of this game then. They clearly don't want it to be watched. Genuinely, this is usually where I would stop watching something because of the timeouts and the commercial breaks. But yeah, a full 5-minute timeout for in the middle of a 2-minute offense is pretty great. And I would quit watching. Like, well, maybe the next game won't be so terribly fucking broadcasted. Eesh. That's ridiculous, dog. We were in the middle of watching something and they just were like, and now we have to go to a commercial for no fucking reason. It's like, nah, it's all right. It wasn't in the middle of a 2-minute drill right there. Never seen that in my entire life, actually. Usually they wait till scores happen in the 2-minute drill. I've never actually seen them cut to a 5-minute commercial break in the middle of a 2-minute offense. Like, oh yeah, no, fuck Denver's timing or anything like that. Give the Bills a little bit of a time. Give the Bills an extra long time out here. Let them really get something cooked up for their defense. Let them get a little bit of breath back in them. Yeah, mess up all the timing that the offense just had down. They were moving pretty good prior to the timeout. How much you want to bet this throw sucks ass that's coming up? Yeah, this is shit. This is bullshit. This long of a timeout. Damn, they're giving him like 2-minute warning type timeout here. That's crazy. I done could have went and ripped a whole nother dart and been just about back. You know, the Broncos are flabbergasted. They're like, wait, I thought that, why the hell was that such a long timeout? Oh, and now the Bills take a timeout. All right, well, they're going to go right back to another commercial break here, it looks like. Might as well. Fuck it. Who wants to watch football? We're here to watch the commercials. Get this shit off the screen. Can we go back to the commercials? I don't know why they keep putting this weird thing on. Oh, that one they don't have to go to a commercial. This one's only 30 seconds. Okay. Weird. Yeah, I don't know what we're watching, but it's kind of dumb. Where's the NFL? Where's the commercials? What is this? There's some guys on the screen. What do you mean, game? I'm watching commercials right now happen. And then they keep putting on these weird athletic things. I don't even know what this is. I'm just trying to watch commercials. That'll be incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. No, I don't want to watch a game. I'm here for the commercials. How the NFL decides broadcasting. People don't want to watch the games. Oh, injury timeout. Guess what, folks? Another commercial. Go fuck yourselves. Oh, this is why you probably shouldn't have gone to a commercial break. Oh, and they're just going to do it anyway. But that's probably why they shouldn't have gone to a break. Because now we have 10 minutes of about commercials inside the 2-minute warning now. That's really fun. We've been in commercials since fucking 4:46 or 5:50 or 5:46. I don't know how. I don't think that's possible, Fernando. We've spent the last 8 minutes in commercials. They got one playoff and immediately went to commercial break again. 38 seconds to go. We got one whole play there that we got to watch. Pretty great. You know, it wouldn't have been so bad had they not done a 5-minute commercial break after the Broncos' second timeout. Yeesh. Let the game go to halftime. Literally, there's been so little football to talk about in the last 10 minutes. It really doesn't even feel like we're watching a game anymore. You know, the last play of this game was at 5 o'clock. It's been 54 minutes to get the next playoff in this game. 2-minute warning start was at 4:30. An hour and 24 minutes ago. The way I watch is NFL Plus, so it just goes commercial break in progress and shows a bunch of mascots usually. I don't have any problems with commercials, by the way. Those are what they are. I like most commercials. I think most of them are kind of funny. The problem is, I think there's too many breaks for commercials while watching the games. I understand. Listen, I understand the ones that happen. Right, change of possession, bang, go to a commercial. That's how it's always been. Injuries, always been you go to commercial break. You know what I mean? Certain things have always been go to commercial break. Score, go to commercial break. Turnovers usually go to commercial break. Like, I don't know what happened. We have way too many. And that'll be complete to about the 28. I think the Broncos are just going to take their final timeout. They have 31, 32 seconds left. I'm guessing we're going to get another commercial break. What's up, Matt? What's up, Jonathan? How you both doing? 2 in the morning, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen this many clock stops from going to commercial break inside of a 2-minute drill in my entire life until this game right here. Inside of 2 minutes, it used to be like you don't go to a commercial break when there's only 2 minutes left in the quarter. Or if the clock was like about to end, you just play it through to the end of the clock. So Denver at least could get a field goal out of this as long as they don't fuck everything up. Yeah, I'd imagine. Denver just chucks it away. 2nd and 10, avoids the sack. Well, the Patriots play tomorrow. But yeah, I get you. I get you. Appreciate you. Hopefully they do. Would be pretty big. If the Patriots were playing, they'd be right now playing. What the fuck? Hair's all fucked today. Nix looks, throws. Oh, he caught it. Wow, what a throw and catch. Sheesh. Little Jordan Humphrey is big Jordan Humphrey making up for the drop earlier. And now he's got a touchdown with 22 seconds remaining in the half. Nix rolled out, stepped up, chucked it from about the 39 into the end zone. No safeties back. Everything was kind of wide open for him. Just had to get it over the corner, and he did. That'll be a 17-10 lead going into halftime, unless the Bills can put it together a score here. 17-10, 22 seconds to play. They're going to go to a commercial break. I know they are. Son of a bitch. That's unbelievable. Oh, it's only 30 seconds. All right. I've actually, CBS is so bad. They're probably doing this, and then they're going to go to a regular commercial break. $17-10, 22 seconds to go. Nah, they're pretty bad about commercials. Pretty bad. This is how they're covering the playoffs. It's pretty bad. No, I doubt there'll be any more commercials for this half. No, actually, I disagree, Fernando. I think if you have bad playoff presentation, I think that completely erases all of the good you do during the regular season. No, I think the most recent game you do is the best example of your work. And if this is how they're going to broadcast playoff games, maybe they shouldn't. First and 10 at the 30. I don't know why you're sticking up for CBS. They're a trash ass organization. Ever since they let that lady start running it, this fucking the company's falling apart. Allen's gonna take off, and he fumbles it. And the Broncos got it. 3 seconds to play. What the hell was that from Josh Allen? I think the Bills can kick a field. I think the Broncos can kick a field goal here. No, CBS is gonna fall apart. I can almost guarantee that they're not going to be respectable news by the end of 26. All right. It'll be 20-10 before the half. Look at the Broncos. What a way to end a half. You score a touchdown, you get the ball back, and then you kick a field goal. You go up 10 into the half. I don't know what the hell Josh Allen was doing with the ball at the end there. It was like it just got pooped out. I thought he flicked it behind himself. All right, at least it got punched out from that angle. Because for a second, I'm like, did he genuinely try to flick that backwards? Like desperation plays when you get the ball at the half. Yeah, it's now a 2-possession game going. Wow. 2010, Broncos leading. You know, all those Broncos fans right now are losing their mind. They're like, no way. I guess you just got to believe. And big things can happen. Fernando, if the Broncos do win, are you worried that we're going to get believed? Bro's not a believer. No, I don't think so. If we can beat the Texans, I'm not really worried about the Broncos. Who they got that we should be scared of? Well, I was asking your opinion. I was giving mine. Blah. I don't. Why would he be the GOAT? Well, he got. Does he got a playoff win yet? I don't think so, Kevin. Unfortunately, I don't think 0 playoff wins and 1 playoff loss is good enough to be the GOAT. He could be your GOAT, I guess. Lions fans truly have low standards for excellence. Romo called Allen Mahomes. Did he? Wouldn't surprise me. He's not good at the announcing. But hopefully I didn't just. All right, my mic should be good. All right, we're good. He's like, look at Mahomes. And it's just like he had a misspeak. His brain short circuited because he wants to be talking about Patty Whack. Damn, Bo Nix is 13 of 23 with 2 TDs, 150 yards. Josh Allen's 8 of 100 for 1 touchdown. Jesus, dude. 8 for 100 for Josh Allen. Can you believe that? He won't let anyone else have the ball. He's just like 30 of those throws were him just throwing the ball up to himself and then running with it. It's been a weird game. You guys ever do that? Like just bored? And you're like, I'm going to go throw the ball up to myself, see if I can run under and catch it. I do that and throw like 70, 80 yards and still get underneath it with time to spare. No big deal or anything. Wonder why announcers like to compare people to Mahomes. I always see people talk about this, and I often think it's a stupid thing to complain about. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. They've only compared other quarterbacks to other quarterbacks for forever. But I guess it's a problem now when they compare people to Mahomes. I don't know why that's a problem. People bitch about it when Collinsworth does it, when all of them do it. They're like, all they do is dick suck Mahomes. It's like, no, that's a comparison. They've been doing this for forever. So why is it a problem now? They literally, when someone's good at doing fourth quarter comebacks, they say it's Brady-esque. Do you cry the same way when people compare people to the skills of Tom Brady? No. Then why is it a problem if they do it for like Rodgers or Mahomes? Like people do it for Rodgers all the times, and like no one complains about that. I don't understand it. Quincy Carter? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Okay, I don't know who that is. Collinsworth created Pro Football Talk, dog. Like, didn't he create no, what did he create? Football Focus, right? He created Pro Football Focus, right? Like that's like his thing. Oh, well, okay. I was like, I don't know who that is. But you know what I mean, though. Like they compare the game of Drake May to Aaron Rodgers all the time. Is it glazing Aaron Rodgers, or is it giving props to a young quarterback who's looking like one of the league's all-time greats? I think it's the latter. As much as people like to complain about Mahomes, he is like one of the league's all-time great quarterbacks. He retires this offseason. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, unanimous, and he's probably like probably fourth all-time in my opinion, probably third. But to me, he has to pass Montana. He has to get that fifth ring. Then he got some. Because again, Brady had to get 5 to pass Joey Montana, so Mahomes does too. When you're dealing with that level of quarterback, I think the rings actually do start to matter when you start getting up into like 3+ rings. I do think it becomes like a measure. I don't mean to jump on you, Jehu. I'm not trying to attack you or anything. I hope you know that. It's just I see that idea echoed so much whenever someone compares a player to Mahomes. It's like, dog, if I was a football quarterback and an announcer was comparing me to Mahomes, do you know how fucking stoked I would be? I literally would be like, guys, they were saying I'm like Mahomes out there, dog. Especially if you're like a 21-year-old quarterback, Mahomes is 30. It's just like, well, yeah, he's like the best, like he's like the fourth best all time. It's like Brady, Montana, um, dipshit McGillicuddy with the big neck, and then probably Pat. Then maybe Aaron, or Aaron then Pat. It's like one. It's like one of those two. It's like that's probably the top five. It's just no. I get what you're saying. Like it's again, I wasn't talking about you. It's just a lot of people complain about the Mahomes stuff, and it's like, guys, yeah, Mahomes is the best fucking quarterback in the NFL. Dog, I don't. What's up, Nathaniel? Like, yeah, they're gonna talk a lot about him. That's just how that goes usually. He did run up a dynasty. That is what he did. He deserves his comeuppance. He deserves all the respect and talk he gets. You're just coming back from DC. How was your time? How was your time? I have no ill will towards him. I just don't like the Chiefs because I hate Kansas City fans. If that team was if that team was the St. Louis Chiefs, I would care. I would be neutral care about Kansas City. I'd be like, I don't care. I'd be like, whatever. That's cool. It's just, I have a deep hatred of Kansas City sports because of the Royals. So I can't like that team out of principle. And they tried to kill Tom Brady in that game, and they've been open about how they purposely hurt him. So I fuck the Chiefs. There's always going to be bad blood for what they did to what would have been our second undefeated season in a row. They fucking ruined it, dude. We would have won every game again too the following year because we went 11-6 with Matt Castle making his first start since his sophomore year of high school or some shit. Like, and we went 11-6 that year. Or 11-5. That's unbelievable. You went to see UConn play and they won. Nice, that's good. I don't really follow college. Like the women or the men's team, because both of them tend to do pretty well. I think halftime's just about over. I like Mahomes. I think he's a good quarterback. It's fun to watch him play. Sucks he can't really read a defense though. The men's, nice, okay. Yeah, I thought Mahomes would have eventually figured out how to read a defense and get the ball downfield a little bit more consistently, but it doesn't seem to be a thing. He just, if there aren't safeties deep and he's got a guy pretty open, he's going to throw it to him. That's not reading a defense, really. And then, like, he'll just do a lot of short stuff. It's not reading a defense, really. That's just taking the open receiver. I don't know. There's a difference. A lot of quarterbacks nowadays can't read defenses. I think Lamar can. I think Josh Allen kind of can. Joe Burrow can. Jared Goff kind of can, but he needs time. That's why he needs an offensive line. So Goff's in like a kind of category, but it's mostly just because he does it slow. No one reads like Manning and Brady did. Those two were in a different level. Aaron can read a defense very well. Burrow's great. His offensive line are more the issues. If the Bills lose, I do not think they blow it up, but they fire McDermott in the entire. Yeah, they may need to blow it up because they're like, Fernando, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't the Bills in salary cap hell right now? Like literal hell. Like they're wildly over the cap because they keep deferring shit and pushing shit down the road to the point where it's like they kind of can't afford to do that. They like can't afford to. No, I don't even think it's as bad as the Cowboys. I think they're in Saints last year territory. By the way, if the Saints I think they're going to just eat another bad year. They're below, but you're exaggerating a tiny bit. I thought they were pretty bad off heading into next year. I thought I saw as bad as $30 million under. Or over the cap, anyway. They must have did something. They could have structured like one of Vaughn's contracts or something and spread it out over a few more years. 7-2. Yeah, something happened. They did something. That was a lot higher like 2 weeks ago. Could have been incentives. They might have had a wild amount of incentives that didn't get hit because they had a bad season. So they could have made so. That probably is what saved their ass a little bit. I'd have to imagine there's some weird shit that went on with failed incentives. The Saints are almost back to normal. If you go look at the Saints, in 2027 they have like $198 million in cap space. And it's like, oh my God, the Saints just have to have one more bad year and they're out of cap space. Like hell. The Saints are almost gone. They're almost out of hell. And I think they're just going to take another bad year or rebuild year next year. They might as well. They ain't got nothing to rush about. They got a good young quarterback, find some linemen. I mean, really, if you want to be smart, you defer the 19 that they're in the hole to next year and then just eat it. Just be bad this year again. Because like they're so close to being finally out of like cap hell in New Orleans. If they just have one more like kind of shit year, they're so good to go. I don't know. That's probably what you do if you're New Orleans, right? Buffalo will get the ball to begin the second half, which should be starting pretty soon here. If you're a Saints fan, what do you want them to do? Kind of eat it and just. Yeah. Patriots have unbelievable cap space. You know who has unbelievable cap space? I think the Lions do. And I'm starting to get kind of suspicious about what's going on in Detroit. I think they're going to get in big trouble. I think they're doing cap manipulation. Because I think the Lions somehow have more money than us. I think they're at like $30 million somehow still. And it's like, how? And then if you look at the year after that, they're at like $70 million again. It's like, that doesn't, they're not deferring money. How the fuck do they have all this money? And it's very confusing. I don't know what Detroit's up to. Like, Philadelphia is in bad shape. Like, Philly almost needs to maybe see if somebody will take the A.J. Brown contract so they can have a little bit of breathing room because they've deferred so much money down the road. I think it's coming due. I could be wrong, but I think the Phillies or the Eagles are very closely approaching, like, the danger mark. Chiefs too. I think Mahomes is $70 million this season. Someone could correct me on that. Well, they just got rid of everybody. Yeah, the Eagles, and I think Mahomes is literally a $70 million cap hit this year coming up, alongside Deshaun Watson, who's like $73 million. That's the crazy number, right? Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball to 25. Josh Allen dropping. Oh, and they balls out. Oh no. Pick it up. Denver's got it. Go look at Deshaun's contract. Remember, he got like a 5-year, $200 million contract, fully guaranteed. They haven't paid him like any money yet. Dog, no way. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 17. Uh-oh. Fernando, I actually don't know if I think this is I think we would have rather the Bills win. I think we've been rooting for the wrong team, Fernando. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck, dude. Is it Nick Benito or Zach Benito again? Or Nick Benito? Yeah, it is. Uh-oh. This is hilarious, dog. I might go 1-0 in the divisional round. I can't believe this shit. Who would have thought this game would be one of those games where you're like, wow, this is turning into kind of a shit-ass game. What's wrong with Buffalo? They couldn't make the tackle. Milano just got bounced off. That's hilarious. Josh forgot to put his Superman cape on. Yeah. Doesn't seem like until the fourth quarter happens and Buffalo turns into crackheads. If we beat the Texans, we could beat the Broncos. Yeah, to be fair, if we keep winning games, at some point we should just accept that we're the best team left. They're really in the NFC over there talking about how the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl against one of these teams. Maybe that one guy. You never know. The Bills are kind of weird to predict in the playoffs. They could get hot. She's probably watching from whatever, hanging out with Michael B. Jordan and all them guys from Sinners. She's with her friend Michael B. Jordan, just her friend, and they're probably hanging out, both wearing Broncos jerseys. She's got the little Jordan jersey on. Get it like Michael B. Jordan, Lil Jordan. No. The Broncos will probably just have to kick this. Well, they only got it to the 10-yard line. They'll probably have to go for 3 here. First, 4th and 3 at the 10. I would imagine they try to fake this and see if Buffalo jumps, because Buffalo's blowing themselves up right now. Wouldn't be too surprising if they made a mistake here and jumped off sides. Wouldn't be surprising. Otherwise, just, try to get him to jump. If not, just kick the field goal. Yeah, they're just going to take the fucking penalty. So it'll be 4th and 8. They'll back up. They'll kick the 3. They'll see if they can get it. 4th and 8 at the 15. A little bit more room to kick. Don't want to be too close. Well, the Bills' defense keeps him within it. Now it's only going to be a 13-point game unless he misses a chip shot. And it almost missed, but he got it in. Becomes harder to kick when you're that close because you might have a windup to it. You think so? I mean, you could get hired. 23-10. Broncos take a 23-10 lead here after getting the ball on a strip sack on the opening possession there for the Bills in the second half. And then they got a field goal. Fernando calling offense. We're going to run pass here. Well, what play specifically? Deep pass. And then we're going to go run, pass, run. Fernando's like, that's how I'm going to call my offense. You guys figure it out from there. Fernando calls it the improvised offense. Players run their own plays and shit. You just give them the kind of play they have to run. Yeah, we're going to suck at defense because I know absolutely nothing about defense. So I'll have to reject that job offer. I don't know anything about special teams. I'm going to have to reject the job offer. DJ, who you made mistakes hiring the wrong people. I'm no longer interested in taking work with your team. You missed out on the opportunity. That's the problem. Yeah, it's getting close, Tim. Baseball is right around the corner, but I still have football to worry about. My football team's still playing with a good shot at the Super Bowl this year. It's so close, we can almost taste it. We just got to beat Houston. I think, based on the way this game's going, we'll beat either one of these two teams. And, the only game I'm worried about is the Texans. And depending on who makes it out the NFC, I guess that could be a little bit worrisome, but I'm not. Unless it's like the Rams, I think we're good. And then you'll get hired by the Jets this time. No, I think if we fuck around and win a Super Bowl this early into May's career, I think the last year of his rookie contract will probably win another. Actually. And there's like a 5% shot we run another dynasty if we pull another one off here. If we could pull one off. Because you kind of got to win in like your second year as a quarterback. Again, dynasties are very tricky to put together. The Patriots could pull it off, but it most likely not. But it's like they win a Super Bowl now. It's like the odds of running a dynasty go way up because we'll have May for 3 more years on a rookie deal most likely. So like, you know, good shot at winning 2 and 3 in those 3 years. But we're counting the chickens before they hatch. I would like to win one more, and that would be awesome. And I'd be content for the rest of my life, knowing that at least for a large portion of time, we're the number 1 team in pro football history. 1st and 10. And that's all I wish. I hope we can win one before the 49ers and whoever else has 6. Oh, I think they only got 5, right? And they missed 2nd and 10. Incomplete. What, it's us, Dallas, and Pittsburgh that got 6. I think the Niners got 5, right? Fuck the Dodgers, yeah, Tim. Dallas has 5. Oh, I thought it was 6. So is it the 49ers with 6 then? I always get it mixed up. I always think Dallas has 6 and 49ers got 5. Denver just got beat. Allen scrambles, gets it to a wide open tight end, and he's going to get a ton of extra yards all the way to the Denver 48. Big play. Oh, it's just us in the page. Oh, it's just us and the Steelers there. Gain of 2. Do. 2nd and 8 coming up at the. That's the 46. Pick 6. Come on. End their season strong style. And they stop him just short of the first. It's 3rd and 1 at the 39. Well, the Denver 39. Pretty good shot at a first down here in a couple plays if you're the Bills. Don't they have a head coach in Schottenheimer? Oh, DC. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought they already had a coach, but I had to read the whole chat. Yeah, who knows? The Bills and the New Orleans Saints have the most wins this year when trailing by 10 or more points. Oh, no, Denver. This has shitty-ass Josh Allen comeback written all over it, doesn't it? That would have hit. Sheesh, would have hit by number 4. 2nd out and 3. We'll see what he does. I don't know. He's a pretty good coach. I think they had 3 of them. I don't know who else they beat. Ravens. I'm gonna grab some soda pop, bro. Be right back. Ah, damn it. He scored. Yeah, it's about to be 23-17 pending the extra point. Keon Coleman finds his way in. The 1-score game suddenly. Boo. Yeah, you got in. Just barely. All right. I'm going to step out and have a... You love cookies? What kind of cookies are you eating? Some really good cookies are like peanut butter kind. Those are. Oh, you're quoting Coleman. Oh, I got you. I didn't know about any of that. All right, I'll be right back. All right. What do we got? First and 10? All right, I'm back. Sorry about all that. Hey, we're up at 14 likes. That's really great. Appreciate y'all. Refresh this just to make sure we're good and sped up. Second and 10 incomplete. A little bit of an overthrow. A bit of a boverthrow. Pretty funny guy. He overthrew it. The crowd doesn't bow, it boos. Or boo, it bows. Damn, I messed that one up. They're going to go with the handoff here. And I don't think in 5. They're in 5 coming up at the Denver 40. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Broncos should probably try to pick up something here. They've scored on their last 4 possessions. Touchdown, touchdown, field goal, field goal. 17-point second quarter. That's always good. Kind of plays right into the Bills' kind of weird narrative about coming back every game. See, the trick to beat the Bills is you have to let them win the first half. No, it's picked. Well, Bo just blowed it. Who, Bo? Yeah, I know. He's awful, dude. I don't believe he's very good. Sam Ellinger season, hashtag Big L, hashtag Texas Kid, hashtag my goat, hashtag Ellie. Yeah. It'll be first and 10 at the Denver 36, 35. Good field position here to start off in. 36-yard line. First and 10. Bills have a good shot to take the lead here even. And a Broncos sweep in and make a huge play. It'll be second and 14. You know, what a lot of teams do, or how their defenses are kind of set up, and the Broncos are similar to this. Their defenses are so designed to stop them little short pass plays because of what the Chiefs do and do well is that kind of offense. So you have teams like Kansas, the Broncos, the Chargers, or a lot of these teams that are like really good against like that style of offense. Here we go. Second and 14. Allen takes a shot. That's picked. What a smooth interception by Locker. I don't think the Bills even realized he picked it. Well, we go back-to-back picks. Drake May's a better deep ball thrower than that. Sheesh. Got the drinks in him, and he's going back-to-back. Damn, Allen has 3 turnovers today. Whew. I lit all the way here from Denver. Got a bad easterly wind. Ugh. I knew I smelled some shit. Ugh. Drake May against both these defenses is 20 for 20 for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not even tripping. I love when Pitt that's like one of Josh's that's like an old school Josh Allen pick. He just threw that shit up the middle. I haven't seen him throw a ball that errant in a minute. That's a bad pick for him. I've seen turnover games happen this year, like back to back to back to backs. I feel like Purdy was involved in one of those, where it was sort of like pick ball, like the pick, like back to back throws even. Well, that was when that was pre-Allen. Yeah, I was gonna say that was Allen when he was bad. Who, Allen? Right there? No, he just threw it up the middle. They're gonna call it an arm punt though for no reason. When that would have been a field goal. See, the way they get away with the Bills PR machine is very insane because they call those arm punts for Josh Allen. They don't call them interceptions. Josh Allen meant to throw that pick, by the way. Bills fans will look you dead in the eyes and say, that was a good pick. Josh wanted to pin him deep. It's like, y'all were at the 42. Y'all were going to get a field goal at the very least out of that drive. You can't arm punt away a field goal drive. Was Josh trying to throw it through the uprights to get the field goal points? See, and if you've ever been around Bills fans, you know I'm exactly right about the arm punt thing. They refuse to say Josh threw a pick. They'll say some shit like, yeah, it was a strategic arm punt. His fumbles were strategic fumbles. His 3 turnovers are designed. Four minutes, 55 seconds. Broncos going to roll out, and Nix throws it at the ground. 2nd and 10 at the Denver 38. Not a good throw. Yeah, exactly. They say May fumbled twice in that last game, but it's like, well, he only fumbled once. Like, see, you know how Stroud lost 2 of his 5 fumbles in that game? Texans fans have been like, he only fumbled twice. And then they'll show Drake having fumbled twice, and it's like, well, he only lost 1 of those. And they go, well, it's the same. That's beside the point. It's like, what? Why don't you have 5 up there for fucking Stroud? Well, they recovered 3 of those. It's like, yeah, we recovered half of ours. You fucking dishonest losers. 3rd and 8. That's been the only annoying thing in all of the back and forth with Houston is them just being weird and dishonest about their framing it. That'll be a first down on a little screen, on a little dump out pass to Mims. It'll be 1st and 10 to the Buffalo 41. Let's go. So, Fernando, question. What do you think will be the excuse if we beat Houston? Because for the Chargers, it's still not a real win because they don't have an offensive line. So that doesn't count as it's still a schedule win, basically. So if we beat Houston, what do you think it'll be? No Nico Collins? No Nico Collins and Justin Watson, so it doesn't count? Still didn't win a real game? Yeah, and Watson. They're out Justin Watson, too. That's a big deal. You just bought a hoodie? Nice. Got a nice clearance hoodie. Hopefully you didn't have to spend a lot. Well, and then if we end up going to the Super Bowl, like if we have to play like Denver, they'll be like, well, they only beat the Broncos. It's not like the Broncos are good. And it's like, fair, I suppose. 2nd and 9 coming up for Denver. We win the Super Bowl. It's like, they beat it's like we beat the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. They beat the Darnoldless Seahawks, and like it was Drew Lock, and they didn't play anybody real and won the Super Bowl. What a crazy year for the Patriots. You know they'll do that, by the way, right? Does anyone want to bet me that won't happen? That if the Patriots win the Super Bowl, it won't matter. They'll still say it was an easy schedule, and that's the only reason we won the Super Bowl. And then they will read the riot act of excuses for as to why the team won in the playoffs. But if we lose, oh well, hopefully next year we play a little better. Bo gets out of a sack and then just kind of flips it to no man's land. It'll be 4th and 9 at the 40. That was a pretty errant throw. That could have got picked pretty quick. Wonder if they try a field goal from here. What are they, 52? That'd be about a 58-yarder? 57, 58, yeah. I mean, they have Will Lutz. They're gonna punt it. It looks like. I think it's the weather making it so they can't. It might be a little windy, maybe a little cold. 2:38 to play here in the third quarter. It is a loser mentality. And they didn't even get a good punt. It's at the 15. You can tell the special teams guys are a little bummed out that was only down at the 15. Yeesh. Not a good punt either, but the way that punt performed tells me that they probably were right to not try to kick that field goal right there. Must be a disaster kicking into that wind. They know they're so like I only don't give them shit because it is their stadium. They probably know that they can't take that kick right there. (23-17) Broncos lead the Bills. Bills take over at their own 15. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 15 for the Bills. Dun 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 dun. I know someone who used to cry at the Monday Night Football theme song. I can't say who it is. Oh, Alex Austin was react. Oh shit, Austin's back, Fernando. We got Alex Austin back. If he turns it over again, we start writing narratives. And agendas will be pushed. If Josh, the GOAT Allen, loses to Bo, leave Knicks. I feel like Alex Austin somehow makes the most important play in tomorrow's game. I don't know why. He's going to be that pick six we've been flirting with all year. I also feel like we're going to block a punt tomorrow or block a kick because we've been like so close all year. And in the year of the block kicks and punts, I don't think we blocked one yet, have we? Well, you never know. Ooh, that would hit well. We have a block punt. We're going to get our second one then. We're getting real close again. And I always like when that starts happening. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream. Gets a few more people up in here. That'll be a big carry. Gain of 7 for James Cook. He's cooking. Get it? He's cooking for 3. James Cook 3. He's pregnant with twins. Like he physically is. Good job. That's what I'm telling you, Fernando. It's going to happen. And then the Texans go 3-and-out. We're down 24-17. May comes touchdown, game tie and draw. Probably another turnover. Everything goes our way. Bills almost turns over. 3rd-and-1. He's down after a small gain. Only problem is I don't know. This is gonna be a weird game. Gonna be very defensive. I feel like. Be right back. Have to pee. Back. Oh shit. The Bills just take off. Oh, and that Alan Manning picture. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh no. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. 1st-and-10 for the Bills coming up. 23-17, Broncos lead. We enter the 4th quarter. Winner goes to the AFC Championship. It's just a 6-point game. No, I think the Bills are the favorite, right? No, who is? I think Denver is. I actually don't know. Um, yeah, by 1.5. Yeah, whatever the line was. I think it was Denver. Bills started as a favorite, then the money came in. Well, that means a lot of people were betting the Broncos to win that game or to win this game. All the money's on New England. It's crazy. 100% of the bets went to the Patriots, which isn't really great, but it happens. My stream completely crashed. A lot of people have picked Houston to win that game. We're the favorites because we're home, but it's at this point. What is it? What is it like 1.5, 1 for the Patriots? Um, Vegas thinks we're solid favorites, so I'm always a little bit happy with stuff like that. Damn, I can't believe it broke. Middle of the playoffs, we get a bandwidth errors. Come on, man. Stupid fucking piece of shit. It was working perfect till the 4th quarter. I pay $1,000 a day to use this website, and it always fucks up. Like, why wouldn't you just buy cable then? It's like, what do I look like, a bitch? I don't want to spend the money on cable. I pay for 4,000 illegal streaming sites. Maybe 1st-and-10 to Buffalo 38 coming up. I'm hoping it's working. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah, it's working again. Second and 10 coming up. Apparently, we missed a play. Their break was so long, they missed first down. Oh, damn it. Damn, that's all the way to the 16, dog. They just had like a fucking 50-yard play. First and 10 at the Denver 16. We're in the red zone for the Bills to immediately start off the fourth quarter. Like Fernando said, that's not ideal. No, Jim, that's not a good way to win a football game if you're Denver. You don't want to give big plays like that up, Jim. Mahomes would have done something similar. Everyone's crying now about the Mahomes thing and not the dumbass statement he made prior. Like, yeah, good job, Tony. You can see the obvious. Gained a 2 there. Jim, that's not going to score you a touchdown, only getting 2 runs. Jim, you're going to have to get more than 2 yards if you want to score in this league. You think Rodgers is retiring? That wouldn't be too shocking. That's kind of where I thought he was going to do. And I only do that because, like, Tony Romo legitimately says some of the shit I've been saying, by the way. He'll be like, yeah, Jim, I don't know. All right, here we go. All right, we'll see how this play goes out. He's going to go play action, rolls out, up. Jim, can't have an incomplete pass. You're not going to win or move the ball very well if the ball's incomplete. Got to get it into the receiver's hands a little bit better. That's Collinsworth, Kevin. We're doing Jim. We're doing Tony Romo, where he just says the most obvious shit in the world, and everybody used to go, wow, that's crazy. Well, actually, no, he used to be a good announcer. He used to, like, pre-diagnose defenses and shit. He used to, like, fucking put, like, genuinely, like, give up, like, perfect plays that would beat the defense, and the offense would do it. And it's like, what happened to that guy? That ruled. What happened to old Tony Romo? Yeah, I know they did, because he was making everyone look bad, and now he does a shit job on. By the way, this is on purpose. He does that, by the way, because he can still do what he used to do, but I think it was making everybody else on CBS look like dog shit compared to him. I hope he gets out of CBS soon and goes somewhere else, but I doubt it because they pay him a lot of money. And the Bills have tied it up 23-23. They could take the lead with the extra point. The Bills have come back in the football game. Yeah, that's what he used to do all the time, Kevin. Yeah, we were just talking about that, like how he probably got told to stop doing that because it was making all the other anchors look bad on CBS. When that's like, that should have been embraced. Now Brady's doing that shit over on Fox, making himself the most beloved anchor ever. Generational defense. Yeah, it was really good. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a dart a few times, get through the rest of this game. 24-23, Bills now lead. Let's see how the Broncos respond. Now it's do you believe, Fernando? Two teams that are very good in the fourth quarter go head to head. Something has to give. Because you got to remember, another very good fourth quarter team this year is the Denver Broncos. Dun, 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 dun. Who's going to get? I'll be right back. You just don't like Josh Allen? Why is that? Who's your team, Matt? Who do you root for? That might tell us why you don't like Allen. All right, I'm gonna go grab some sody pop here, and first and 10 at the Denver 32. First and 10 at the 32 after the kickoff. All right, I'm back. Second and 10. Lions. Oh, for sure, Matt. Matt LaFleur extend contract. That makes sense. I mean, yeah. Second and 10. Gain of 3. Second and 7, or third and 7 rather, coming up. Uh-oh. Not going good for the Packers. Or for the Broncos. Yeah, I know. I'd be firing him down the field on his booty. I don't know why they're still trying to run it. Denver, the Bills are like selling out to stop the run. They have no respect for Bo Nix to the point where like Buffalo's defense is literally like not playing the pass. Look at this shit. No, they're playing the run on 3rd and 7 in this game. This shit. No respect. They blitzed the shit out of him on 3rd and 7. They like full house blitzed and were in man coverage on, I don't know. Look, there's a full on blitz, man at like run defense alignment, and the ball just got, and he like threw it right at the defender for some. It's like, dog, you gotta. The Bills, I think, have been playing really good run defense today because they're selling out on it. It's like, you got to throw it. They're telling you to throw the ball. Do some short throws. Take what they're giving. They're giving you short throws all game. Denver's just either been running it or shooting it down the field. Because they'll watch the Patriots have success doing this, not realizing Drake May's a monster against 2 high safeties for no reason. The second you got 2 high safeties up against May, he just starts dropping them in the bucket. And it's a very funny reaction. Buffalo figured that shit out, so they don't play that against us. They play a different looking defense. I don't know. They actually respect our quarterback a little bit, basically. But for the Buffalo Bills to be holding a team to... Bo Nix is the Broncos' leading rusher at 29 yards. This is the best the Broncos rush defense, or the Bills defense for running has looked, what, like all year? Yeah, it's just, yeah, exactly. I don't know what the offensive game plan here for the Broncos is. The run is not working. Nix is the leading rusher off scrambles. So it's like, uh-oh. Like, if they were playing this kind of defense against any team that could pass, I feel like Buffalo would be getting the shit blown out of them. Because, like, I feel like they're blitzing a lot. They're just leaving the middle of the field pretty wide open. Pretty much telling May or Knicks, they're like, we don't think you can beat us. And that's how it's gone. If you're a Broncos fan, this is the worst case scenario is because you can't run the football. If you had like 150 rushing yards, you'd be ahead in this game, and you'd like it'd be over basically. Niners-Eagles game, refs missed a lot of calls. That happens. You can't really blame the refs. For the most part, it always ends up being a wash. It'll be like, all right, well, one team had 4 calls go their way. The other team had 3. It's like, is that really a big deal that one call went one team's way more than the other team? You know what I mean? That's always been my take with like bad calls. That's why I don't like to blame officiating. One, I feel like it takes away from the team that won. Like, no, the other team just won the game. That's fine. Sometimes your team loses. It's not the officials. You can be pissy and criticize the officials all game like I do, but it's not sitting there going, well, we lost that game because the refs fucked us. It's like, no, we lost that game because we didn't play good enough to win. That's why you lose. It's the refs. Again, no, that was the right call. It was the play before that was the problem. The last call was correctly called. Like that last play that the Lions lost on, that was 100% correct. Yeah, criticizing is one thing. Blaming them is loser behavior. 100%. First and 10 at the 35. The Lions didn't lose that game because of bad calls. They lost it because they played sloppy for most of the game against a bad defense. Just like they did against Minnesota and just like they did against Chicago, but they won that game. The offense was bad for the last couple weeks of the season for Detroit. Very sloppy. The offensive line was bad. They couldn't run the football. There's a reason Jahmyr Gibbs vanished from Player of the Year candidacy. Them last like 4 weeks, he did nothing. No, the whole offense did, Kevin. It wasn't just Goff. It was the whole offense played bad. And again, that's fine. Sometimes teams have a bad year, and it's not really the officials' fault. And again, I take a lot. I feel like I defend the officials way too much, but yeah, it's not that missed PI call or that offsides that they called, or like isn't the reason you lost the game. Like when teams, like for example, when you're up. Like the Lions, when they blew that game against the 49ers, right? They were up 24 to like 3 at halftime. If they had scored 2 touchdowns, they win that game so comfortably, it doesn't matter what the officials would have called. 2 touchdowns, the Lions win. That's my golden rule. If you're ever up by like 28 to 3 or 21 to 3 or some kind of big score at the half, to me the rule is score 2 touchdowns and you can't lose that game. There will not be enough time for the other team. Like, don't take your foot off the gas. I don't know. They just gave up a huge. It's like they've given up. It's 2nd down and 6 or 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard pickup. They're at the Denver 34. They've basically got the field goal now. Prater can hit from distance, especially in Denver. He's used to kicking there. I think Prater played for Denver for a minute. Damn it, dude. Christmas game was hell. Yeah, it was for the Lions. First down. Well, Fernando, if we beat the Texans, it looks like we may host the NFC or AFC Championship game. But I don't know if we're going to go much further than that. Ooh, boy. Never know, though. We play pretty good against Buffalo. Feels like it's a 50-50 game. Yeah, but we got to beat the Texans first. 8:43 to play. They got to get through us first. Are the Eagles hiring Jim Bob Cooter? Oh, okay. I was going to say, did they hire fucking Jim Bob Cooter? That's hilarious, dude. No, I don't think hiring Jim Bob Cooter would be the best option for them. Kafka would be okay. Yeah, I don't know who you'd hire. There isn't really like a crazy good pick right now. If you can't get Mike McDaniel, you might be fucked on the. I don't know. I guess Brian Dable, depending on what he wants to do. He might just take a year off, though. Who knows? I'm surprised he hasn't interviewed. He must not be doing this cycle. Allen looking. First and 10, they get no gain. Second and 10 at the Denver 28. 7 minutes, 40 seconds remain in the game. By the way, I won't be able to do that later game. I was going to do it, but I had a few things pop up this evening that I'm going to be doing otherwise. Dun dun dun. The Bills fumbled it, but I think Buffalo got it. Damn, they got it. Yeah, Buffalo recovered the fumble. Damn. Locker was injured on the play for the Broncos. That's brutal. Like 6:47 to go. Damn, dude, that was Allen's fourth. Like that was his third fumble. He's had a lot of turnovers today, man. He's lucky that the team recovered that. Because that would have been his third fumble and one pick. That'd be 4 in a game. That's insanity. He took that shit right from his hands. Damn, dog. They almost had that one. Yeah, the Lions getting Mike McDaniel would be huge for their offense. Apparently he would rather take a really good offensive coordinator job rather than take a head coach of a bad job, like a bad situation. So from the way I understood that, if he doesn't get the Ravens job, I'm guessing he's going to take the Lions or Eagles OC job. And I'm guessing, I don't know who's the better offense. Would you rather coach the Lions offense or the Eagles offense? In my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm going Lions offense. Like it feels like the Lions are a better option. They've got running games, maybe probably a wash, but maybe a little bit in favor of Detroit. Receiving core, you go Lions easy. Tight end groups, Lions. The offensive line's kind of a wash. Both teams' lines aren't very good right now. But the Lions tend to kind of build lines pretty well. My shit broke again. Love that it broke in the middle of the fourth quarter. I don't know. We'll see with McDaniel. He might get hired for the Ravens. I can't really tell. Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 5 at the Denver 23 once they're back from the injury timeout. Seahawks. Yeah, it kind of depends what's going on with the quarterback situation. Do we know if Darnold's playing tonight? Damn, this shit ain't coming back on for some reason. Doesn't want to reconnect. Uh, Well, to be first, they get a first down, it looks like. Yeah, it's broke. I guess it doesn't work anymore for me. Second and 10 at the Denver 14 now. About 5:40 to go in the game. Love that. The perfect thing with working all game. Just stop working in the end of the fourth quarter because I don't pay for this. Crazy. If you pay, this wouldn't be happening. They're out of bandwidth. That's crazy. Couple yard pickup. Yeah, probably. Well, maybe. Oh, I got it back. Hooray. They're down and 8 coming up. Only thing you watch on Hulu is just hockey. Nice. They're an 8. And they're going to say that's incomplete. 4th down and 8. That clearly hit the ground. I don't know why they're acting all surprised. They all knew it hit the ground too. Like, what are we pretending for? Do we not see the ball bounce into his arms? Well, yeah, the ball bounced into his arms. Like that's a weird trajectory for a ball to scoop upward, like a baseball. Well, this leaves a small shot. 4:13 to go here in the fourth. Do we have a believe moment? I believe in Bo Nix. Come on, Broncos. Give Brandon Perna one more week of joy. Need a big TD. I believe. Do you? I'm a believer. And I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Get it? Like that song? Fernando, you get it? Kevin, do you get it? Does everyone get like the joke I made? It's like that song in Shrek. Kind of want to get one of them hats that the Patriots. Like, you know how they have those nice new sideline hats this year? I kind of want to get one for the Patriots. The red and the I think ours is red and blue like the Bills are. Ours look very similar to what the Bills wear because they copied our color pattern. Oh, cats. Yeah, they make dogs act up. Well, if Denver don't score here, Jim, it's all over. Yeah, Steelers need their their fourth coach in franchise history. They haven't had a lot. Yeah, Jim, if Buffalo wins this game, they advance to the AFC Championship and Denver goes home. It's Cancun, haha, like we used to say. It's like a fucking loser. Play action, well, kind of play action. Don't really know what that was. Nix throws, gets a completion. It's 1st and 10 to the Denver 38. That looks good to me. That looks like a catch. If you're the Broncos, you want to run the hurry up here so they can't challenge it. Oh, they wouldn't anyway. Damn, I'm buff as shit, dude. You see that? I'll do it. Look. Fucking ripped, dude. This isn't just the jacket. I'm a big dude. Last time I got weighed and measured, I was like 6'8" and like 327 pounds. All muscle. I have an 18 BMI. I'm less than 1% body fat. It barely. It's a size 4XL. I just make it look a little small. Like I said, I could play in the league, but they told me I wasn't allowed to. I'm too strong and too fast. They're like, listen, man, we know you'd be the greatest wide receiver of all time, but we can't have you in. Yeah, I know. For like just wobbly ass pass. Every pass sucks. Even that completed pass right there was bad, dog. 3rd and 11. Come on, Bo. They're blitzing the house. You have to get this. They're literally calling out. They're trying to say you're bitches. Ah, what a horrible throw, but he got the completion to the 40. Let's go. 1st and 10. You wear XL or extra large? Nice. I wear medium or sometimes adult large. I'm not that large of a person. I'm a very skinny guy. Oh, 2:13 to play. They're going to have to use an injury timeout. Bronco. By the way, we're at 2:13 to play. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining here. 27-23, Bills lead. But the center just went down for the Broncos, and that's not great. Well, I'm 5'10", so I'm pretty normal height, but I'm 145 pounds. Not kidding about the low body fat, by the way. I'm like, I think last time I tried, it's like 5% or something like that. I'm just, I don't gain weight is the issue, Matt. 3 extra, 6. See, you're a healthier weight. Well, see, in every country but America, I'm perfect, weight wise. No one would question me in any other country on earth except like, why are you so skinny? It's like I'm literally not. I'm perfect weight actually. My BMI is perfect. Everything about my like medical shit is perfect. Even for someone who smokes as much as I do, they're like my heart rate's still like perfect. It's like 123/70 or 65 or something like that. And that's after walking to the like 2 miles to the doctor. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm in extremely good shape. So I wouldn't say like I'm like a stick figure. I think I'm just the perfect health for someone who's 32. And you gotta admit, dude, for like I'm a heavy smoker too. Like, and I eat shitty food. I eat fast food all the time. Um, Seth just appears to be a short guy. So again, I'm not that tall. I'm only like 5'9", 5'10", so that's part of it. Fernando, if I quit smoking, I'm the healthiest person I'm probably outside of professional athletes then the healthiest person in my age group. Like top 1% of health in my like I'm not even like I don't brag about things like that. Like seriously brag, but like I'm very happy with my health. It's very well maintained. Um I'm very blessed. Very, very blessed. I could have no money. I could have nothing. I could be basically a loser. But the one thing I will have, and you could always have, is your good health. That's why exercise is important. Make sure you move your body. No, I mean, I don't know. I walk a lot. Like, I walk miles a day. Like, the 10,000 step thing, I probably hit that by like 3:30 most days. Not even that late. Probably like noon, 1 o'clock. If I'm not teaching, I probably hit the 10,000 real fucking fast. I like want to see what my shoes usually look. I had to get a new pair of shoes. Like, here are my shoes, right? So these are my old shoes, and you can kind of see like what the bottoms of them look like. This was 1 year of walking, a pair of Adidas walking shoes. Now, I buy the same shoes. Like these are a little. This is what they should look like. There should be stuff on them. There should be grips. They shouldn't be smooth ice walkers. These are my new outside like disc golf shoes. So I go through a pair of shoes every year. I walk them out. I walk out walking shoes every year. Those have a hole in one of them. Got the hole. Yeah, there's a tiny, tiny hole. I walked a hole into these Adidas shoes in a year. And these are light racers, dog. They're not cheap Adidas. They're $70 from fucking the Adidas store, wherever the fuck they sell Adidas. Usually it's like a Foot Locker or wherever. Like sometimes it'll be like a shoe store, like in a strip mall. Usually, it's not like I'm getting bad shoes, dog. These are like normal, like they're not like defunct shoes from like what's it called? Burlington Coat or something like that. I tend to spend money on shoes because they're important to me. Because I walk a lot, dude. I'm telling you, I walk. When I say I walk a lot, I'm telling you, it's going to the gym. Yeah, yeah. Especially if that's the way you like to work out. I don't like weight training. I don't need to do it. I use my body to train, and I'm very consistent about doing it. What kind of shoes you gonna get? Jordans, nice. Those are pretty cool. I wouldn't want to wear those. I don't think I could walk very well in those. They're probably comfortable, but I don't know if they support like long distance walking like the Adidas light foam racers do. I have this one. They're probably foam racers. I always get the foam racers. Or like light clouds or those are good to walk in. They feel so comfortable with the memory foam that forms around your foot. Oh, Adidas on the side. That's why they're all fucked up. Yeah, you call me. They're Adidas. Yeah, the guy who sold them to me kept calling them Adidas. And Bo Nix gets a first down. That should be a late hit. That should be a late hit. That should be a late hit on Nix. Why was that not a late hit? If that was Josh Allen, they'd have thrown 4,000 flags on that play. You think I'm joking? That's a super late hit, dog. What the fuck? Oh, all right. He kind of actually, Fernando, in watching that back, he tripped over him. He didn't actually touch him. Never mind. That, for some reason in real time, dog, that looks so violent. But he literally just kind of tripped over him. Woo! All right, never mind. Never mind. Good no call. Good no call. I'd be pissed if they'd have called that, actually. That had no business being called a late hit. Yeah, but fucking Bo Nix did because he's trying to get a flag thrown. Good job by Bo to try to draw the flag. I'm sorry, Space. It could really be happening to you guys. 1 minute, 1 seconds to go. 2 timeouts for the Broncos. 3 for the Bills. It looks like it could happen, Space. Both our teams have to win their games, though, and that's not looking great for you guys at this current point in time. That's fucking lagging again. Oh, no way. No fucking way that's a touchdown. That's good. That's a touchdown. What a throw. One. Yeah, dog. He got. Did he get the second foot down? Mims is hurt, by the way. He got hurt on the play. 1, 2. Oh, that's 2, dog. That's good. That's 6. That'll put him up 30-27 here. Yeah, Kevin. By the way, you have to go for 1 here. You can't go for 2 because if you don't, they can win on a field goal. God damn it, my stream's just completely lagging now. I don't believe that shit, dude. Wow, what a play. What a catch. What a throw from Bo Nix. He's delivered the worst passes I've ever seen all game long. Yeah, if you miss the 2, you're fucked. You just got to kick it and hope to God they don't tie it. Man, the 2 teams that don't lose in the fourth quarter is so fucking funny. No, that shouldn't have been a... He just launched it up to the corner of the fucking field, and it worked. What a throw, dude. What a catch. What a clutch play by everybody. Wow. What a play. What a moment for a young Bo Nix. 2-minute comeback. Did it? That could be a game-winning drive to go to the AFC Championship. Well, to host the AFC Championship. I believed. Did you? I think Kevin was the only one who believed. I believed. Did you? You believed? All right, we're all believers here. Alan's nodding like, okay. All right. Oh, boy, please. Please, God, please let him throw a pick. You know how fucking funny that shit is going to be if Allen comes and gets a pick and just shits the bed on this play. Oh, 55 seconds to go. Denver has 2 timeouts. Bills have all 3 to work with. What would happen, Space, through those years? Oh, losing to the AFC West or some shit. Well, 1st and 10 at the 27. Bills have 50 seconds to go the field. They have 3 timeouts to go. That playoff exit 2019 was the Texans. True. A lot of Chiefs. Yeah, and you guys lost to the Bengals, I think, 1 year. 50 seconds to play. Field goal ties it. I hope this game don't take till 8 o'clock. I have to leave at 8. So I was going to do the next game, but I have some plans at 8 o'clock that popped up. So I'm going to go hang out with my friends. Jim, yeah, they need a touchdown or field goal here to not lose, Jim. All right, he's down. 40 seconds to go. They'll take a timeout. 2 remaining. Yeah, I'll be live for the Patriots game tomorrow afternoon. I wanted to make sure I was going to do both, but then some people hit me up like an hour ago. Okay, we're going to go do this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yeah, man. 2nd down and 1. Wow, this is crazy. Matt Prater warming up, trying to stay loose on the sideline in case they need him here. Oh, that would be brutal. That'd be brutal, Jehu. 2nd and 1. Allen takes a shot. Is that a catch? No, they're going to say no catch. Wow. 3rd and 1. Ho, ho, ho. 1. Oh, it was only 1. Yeah, Buffalo still pulls this off. That would be insane, Nathan. It would be insanity if they could still pull this shit off somehow. That was a really good try. 3rd and 1. 37 seconds to play. Buffalo needs a field goal to tie or a touchdown to win the game. They have 2 timeouts remaining. That'll be offsides. Broncos jumped. Ooh. 1st and 10 to the Buffalo 41. Can't be doing that if you're Denver. Yo, Buffalo. 1st and 10. Allen looking. Throws it. Kind of. Oh, that was a bad throw. 2nd and 10. Maybe. Depends. Oh. Nathan, you just spoiled. Why would it be going into overtime all of a sudden? After that throw. Well, I'm guessing Denver gets a bit, or Buffalo's about to get a big play here. That's fun. Oh, I fucking hate people like that. I guarantee this is going to be a 1st down on this very next play. Watch. And complete it. Back. And 1st down. Yeah, there's no excitement for me on that. It should have been an exciting play, but knowing the outcome is always better. Try not to spoil, please. Yeah, that was going to be a really fun play, and I didn't get to enjoy that. That sucks. Oh, well. 1st and 10 at the Denver 32. But yeah, this game, like Nathan said, is most likely going to head to overtime now. After he told other people not to spoil. That's the part that's funny about like the whole thing. He's like, don't spoil. By the way, this game's going to go to overtime. It's like, well, 24 seconds to go. They take a shot. No, hey, guys, chill out. I don't know why you guys are getting so mad about it. You're good. He didn't even really blow it. He just said maybe. But like, it's like kind of the timing of the comment was like, ah, man, that's clearly it, yo. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Just try not to do it again. I think we'll live. Wow, it's 4th down. Or is it 3rd down now? I guess it's 3rd down now. I swear I've watched like 8 incomplete passes on like just this set of downs. I don't know how the hell they still are only on third. Third and 10. Buffalo. Oh, they almost got a big sack on third down, but he overthrows it, and we'll see the field goal unit come out. Can Buffalo tie the game? Here we go. Special teams in a field goal or in a playoff game for the Buffalo Bills. A scary feeling, a scary sight. And Prater, put away some of your woes tonight. Broncos will most likely burn their last one of their timeouts here just to kind of fuck with it. Yeah. They've called timeout. Most likely he's going to make this, by the way. It's like fucking. It's 50 yards. Oh, it's Matt Prater, though. Prater knows how to kick in Denver. It's pretty. He's pretty powerful kicker, so I'm guessing this is going to be pretty good. Yeah, especially in Denver, he's automatic. From a distance, he's automatic. If this was like 10 yards shorter, it'd be a shaky ass kick. Yeah, that's good. All right, we're going to overtime. Unless the Broncos return an insane kick here. All right, I have to take a piss. I'll be right back. Doing that shit where it's barely working again. Yeah, there we go, Nathan. No big deal now. Hey, 15 likes, not bad. If you haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so. They're just gonna go to overtime playoffs. God damn, that's so far behind now because of the fucking bullshit with this site. Whatever, I'm just not gonna use that anymore. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna be just step out for a sec. Be right back. Please don't take too long. Ugh. Yeah, it's 2 possessions. Yep. Both teams get a shot. Cool. Oh. Gotta drag the game out. Ton more commercials and shit now. I don't think it'll go to 2 overtimes. I think this is going to be a pretty quick overtime. I have a weird feeling about that. At least I hope anyway. I got to get going soon. That other game's supposed to start soon. Hey, we're up to 16 locks. That's pretty good. Well, looks like the Bills probably won the toss. So they're getting the ball second. Should go back 5 and 5, 2 or more OTs just staying healthy. Nah, yeah, that would suck. So Broncos will start off with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 28. Well, here we go. 9 overtimes. Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. Mims has returned to the game, so he's back from his back injury that appeared to have suffered on the touchdown. Denver's blitzing. Woohoo! If they wouldn't have made that tackle, Sutton would have been gone. That'll be a 1st down to the 39. 1st and 10 at the Denver 39. Good open field tackle, saved a touchdown. Yeah, that was almost that Stephon Diggs play. Like a lighter version. No, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. All right, 2nd and 10 now. I don't know. Probably. No, I think after both teams have 2 possessions, it becomes sudden death. Like next score wins. Or whatever is left of overtimes. All right, 3rd and 11, big play. Nix throws, and it's incomplete. Oh, no. Watch them fuck this punt all up and it just goes 4 yards. Or it gets blocked. Sutton wasn't able to reel it in. Well, that's actually not a bad thing to point out. Some people may not know the overtime rules. It'd be more like, well, that was 3rd down, Jim. They'll have to punt it away. They're out of first down. They're out of downs now. They have to punt it. That's down at the 7, though. They're going to have to go a long way to win this game. Please don't go to a fucking commercial. Just play the game. Cool. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 7. Pick 6. Broncos win. Watch. The pick 6 by the Broncos would be much funnier. That was a really good punt. Fucks up the Bills quite a bit. They'll give Cook a yard on that most likely. 2nd and 9. Josh Allen's never won a game in overtime, and he's 0-2 in the playoffs. Could he shake that? Could he shake that here? 2nd and 9 at the 8. Next touchdown wins. This is what we call sudden death, Jim. That's not a bad one either, if you said that. Allen's just going to take it and run. It's 3rd and 5. Yeah, 3rd and 5. Broncos need to pick up a huge stop right here, and then all of a sudden, things are a little weird. Third and 5 at the 12. Be on the lookout. Allen's probably going to keep it and run. Jim. They're just getting pressure. Allen gets a wide open Kincaid to the 25. 1st and 10. Not good. Jim, you don't want to see that if you're a Broncos fan. First and 10 at the 35 or at the 25. 30-30 game. Bills go with the handoff, and they get a few. 2nd and 7 to the 20 or the 28. Yeah, they got to the 28. Second down and 7. Took a timeout, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Broncos wanted to make sure they were set up in a good defense, it looked like. I have to get out of here pretty quick once the game goes final, mostly just because I have plans at like now 8:10 or so. It's a long time out. Come on, Broncos. Turn it over on them. I'm doing the Patriots game tomorrow. That's the last one I'm doing for the weekend is the Patriots. And they get really nothing on that. 3rd and 7 coming up. Need a big stop. This is fun. Yeah, especially when you don't really care who wins. Yeah, I'll be live for tomorrow's game. Third and 7. Big down. Bills pass it out to the running back on a dump off, and they're gonna get a first. Jeez, they got it by a yard, dude. 1st and 10 to the 36. And my shit's fucking up again. Cool, dude. That's what's up. Oh man, I'm so sick of this fucking feed I'm watching of this game, always lagging. Oh man, it's hard to watch. Yeah, of course it's not working. Oh, broken again. I'm not interested in sticking around. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11. They hate 3rd down stops. Cool. Site broken. Still not working. Awesome. Well, it's 2nd down and 11 at the 36 of the Buffalo's 36. Are they? They could. I don't really watch college football. They seem to be dominating teams though. They're probably going to win. 3rd and 11 on an incomplete pass. All right, another 3rd down. Can they actually make a play this time? 8 minutes to go in overtime. Damn, dude, it's not connecting me. 3rd and 11. The obligatory penalty play where the Broncos get the wildest penalty called. Did they pick it? Am I reading that right? Was that intercepted? Uh-oh. Did Joshua Lee Allen just throw a pick? A valuable arm punt on 3rd and 11. That's what that was. That was an arm punt, not a pick, right, Fernando? Right, Fernando? You're on my side. That wasn't a pick. It was an arm punt. I have no way to watch the game right now, so I'm not sure. My stream stopped working again. What up, Kevion? All the Broncos needed the field goal now. Just got to get it into range. White Bison's 6th turnover. Sheesh. That's his second pick. He's got 3 fumbles. I think he lost 2 of them. 5 turnover worthy plays, and he's got 4 actual turnovers. Yeesh. Oh yeah, Kevin, I appreciate it, man. Well, Broncos take over. Don't want to be doing that on 3rd down. Well, Jim, that was an interception, Jim. Now the Broncos have the ball, Jim. Allen giveth and Allen taketh away. Yeah, a 4 turnover game is pretty bad. 30-30, all Broncos got to do is go from about the 20 to the like the 30, and they can win the game. I'm hoping my fucking coverage. Oh, here we go. Finally got it back. Yay. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. I better see the same slander Hurts got versus LA. Yeah. I think he's still alive, right? 2nd and 7. If I remember right, Jim Kelly was part of like the giant group of quarterbacks and Bills players who helped make Josh Allen a better player. Could be wrong, though. Do I believe? You spelled it wrong, but yes, I believe. I believe in bonus. It's Broncos, check it down. Number 12 makes a man miss. He's still on his feet to the 40. 45, and he's all the way to the Denver 47. What a fucking play for RJ Harvey. Oh, shit. RJ Harvey just put the team. Believe. Well, we're going to have to be real careful with the football if we can win tomorrow. Denver don't play no games. Oh, that was almost a real close catch. That probably should have been PI. 2nd and 10. You're good, Kevin. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, dog. How is it not PI? Anyway, 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the Denver 47. 2 timeouts for the Broncos. The Bills just used a timeout. So 1 timeout left for Buffalo. 30-30 score. 6:09 to go in the game. We're in overtime. It's 30-30. Broncos can score and win the game. Next score wins. Both teams have had the rock. Now one team wants to advance to the championship game. Who does it? Does Denver host, or does Buffalo head to Houston or New England? Guess we find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. Dun, 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 dun. There you go, Kevin. That's a good one. Yeah, Jim. The Bills calling a timeout there means that the clock is stopped. Buddy sold. 2nd and 10. Oh, oh, they flagged it. Oh, that's going to be a 1st and 10 at like the 30, dude. Oh, my God. Jim, that PI is going to put the Bills in field goal, or to put the Broncos in field goal position. He's touching the ref and shit. Throw his ass out the game. Yeah. Got away with PI on the play before. You're not going to get it twice. Don't know why they tried that PI shit twice. They should have got it on the and it was also roughing the passer too. Oh, that was a really dumb roughing the passer call. Oh my God, dude. Denver's at an 81% shot at winning this game now. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 36. That was a 17-yard penalty. Oh, fuck, dude. Why'd they crash out on that play? Like, they got away with it the play before. Why would they do it again? Josh Allen's going to start crying, it looks like. Yeah, Bo just ran it to the side that Prater wants it. Damn. They may just come out and kick. I think they're just going to kick the ball. I can't tell. Are they going to do a play or they're just going to kick it? What is that? 50. Oh, yeah, it's a little far. It'd be one hell of a kick, that's for sure. You're right. Depends on what they do here on 2nd and 12. They're going to throw it. They take a shot. Oh, my God. That's PI again on the Bills at the fucking 4, dude. They're going to put him at the 8, but that's another PI. I saw that clean as day. I was like, dude, that's a touchdown. And that idiot Bills player just committed PI. That's ball game, dude. Trey White of all people. Why he jumped on the guy? Well, to be fair, the game was over. If he didn't commit PI, the game was over. Mims had blown by him successfully. That was a game-winning touchdown catch. The game was over. If he didn't do PI right there, the ball game is over. It does, like, no matter what anybody says, he had to do PI right there. That was the only smart. He got beat real bad. That was a walk-off touchdown. Well, they're probably going to kneel it here, and then they're going to come kick the field goal, put it to the side you want it, and that's that. Wherever the hell his boy wants it. Yeah, and that's exactly what they did, right in the middle. Oh, my gosh. Pretty much, Fernando. Yeah, it was like now they have a small shot at a missed field goal from Lutz. They just got to pray to God for a miss right now if you're Buffalo. Oh, Trey White's out here fucking throwing a fit, dude. Being a baby. The fuck's his problem? Oh, you sad. Oh, poor Trey White. Oh. Took his helmet off and slammed it in front of the ref. What a fucking idiot, dude. Kevin's like, is that Tyler Loop's music? $100% they do. Some crybaby ass shit like that. They're 100% going to call a timeout. The Bills are to do a freeze. He rolled over again, so now he's facing everybody. And the Denver Broncos have beaten the Buffalo Bills 33-30. It is good. What an unbelievable finish to this game. I can't believe it. If they make this, they win, Jim. That's classic Romo. The Denver Broncos have beaten the Buffalo Bills and will host either the Patriots or Texans. What a game. I'm 1-0 so far on Divisional Round weekend. I never get these wrong. What a finish. Wow. Yeah, that's the Buffalo Bills season, boys. Couldn't have happened to a worse team or better team. Yeah. Worse group of guys. I said, wow, they can't believe they lost. 2 picks from Allen, 2 lost fumbles, the third fumble that he didn't lose. Woo! You have a good night too, Matt. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I have to leave in 10 minutes. Very fun stream, very fun game. We'll be live again for the Patriots tomorrow. I was going to stream tonight, but I have a few things that popped up. I was supposed to already kind of be on the road for that. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great rest of your night. What a crazy finish. The Denver Broncos will host the AFC Championship. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for a fun-ass stream. Thank you for all the likes if you left one. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow. I guess let's go 49ers. I think I have them winning. Do I have the Seahawks? I don't know. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Go make fun of the Bills online. GG to the Bills. Sorry about your season. That's a bit rough. It happens. Have a good night. And as always, it's go Lions, go Tigers, and of course, it's always let's go Patriots. See y'all tomorrow. Biggest game of the season tomorrow.